Okay, Emry, boleh tolong baca doa? Emry? Neil Ryan? Ni Emry tadi. Cikgu suruh baca doa. Okay, Emry baca doa, Emry. Okay, yang lain tanda tangan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma ftah alaina hikmataka wansyur alaina min hazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Rabbi syrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amin. Okay, we are going to start our lesson today. Okay, you have your mathematic holiday. Last week kan? Last week hari Selasa kita cuti. So you have your mathematic holiday last week. But I've been giving you extra work. Okay. Today, saya ulang lagi sekali pagi ini. Okay, it's okay, Emry. Okay. Pagi ini adalah kelas untuk 3 Ibnu Sina pukul 10. Kelas lain 3 Ibnu Khaldun, 3 Ibnu Rushdi, 3 Ibnu Qayyim nanti pukul 11.30. Okay. So last week, I've been giving you extra work kan yang awak boleh buat and sekali dengan nota sekali. Okay, siapa yang dah buat tu, thank you and congratulations sebab dah buat. Siapa yang belum tu, bolehlah buat untuk menambahkan kemahiran awak. So, before we start our lesson for today, what we are going to do is, I would like to revise on decimals, addition and also subtraction of decimal. Sebab apa? Okay, when I check your work, okay, ada banyak yang buat kesalahan yang sangat tak patut dibuat. Macam tu. Okay, addition of decimal. Okay, what is the most important thing when you want to add decimal? Apa yang paling penting when you want to add decimal? For example, I have this question, 0.3 plus 0.27. What is the most important thing that you need to obey in order to do addition of decimal, addition and also subtraction? Apa? Who can answer me? Rizka, apa yang paling penting Rizka kalau nak tambah dengan tolak perpuluhan ni? Kalau awak ada tengok nota yang cikgu bagi, ada dinyatakan dekat situ.
Meratakan sifar. Meratakan sifar.
Macam ni kita mau susunnya dalam bentuk lazim. Macam mana nak susun dalam bentuk lazim? The most important thing in addition and also subtraction of decimal is the decimal points. So, the decimal point, you need to line it up straight. Nya mesti lurus. Okay, so 0.3. Look, saya dah tambahkan. Okay, decimal point. Saya dah letakkan decimal point dalam satu garis lurus. In one straight line. The decimal point must be in one straight line. So, the next one is 0.27 plus. Okay. Kalau ada tempat kosong yang lain tu, what do you need to do is you just add 0. Tak ada masalah. Okay. Some of you do it like this. 0.3, 0.27. This is not correct. This is wrong. You look at the decimal point. The decimal point is not aligned. Tak sama lurus kan? Tak sama lurus. So this is not the way you do it. Okay, in addition and subtraction of decimals, you need to make sure that, okay, the decimal point is in one straight line. Macam ni. So, kalau ada tempat kosong selepas itu, what do you need to do is you just need to add zero. Okay, just tambah zero saja tempat yang kosong yang tak ada nombor tu. Okay, so now 0 plus 7 is 7. 3 plus 2 is 5. Tengok, ini pun sama lurus. So, the answer is 0.57. That is the addition of decimals. Okay, what about the subtraction of decimal? What is the most important thing? If I have this question, 0.9 minus 0.28. Okay, how do I change this into normal form? Macam mana saya nak tukar dalam bentuk lazim? Apa yang paling penting sekali? What is the most important thing here to change this number sentence into normal form? Apa?
Decimal points.
Yes, again the decimal point. Okay, how are we going to arrange decimal point? Macam ni urutannya, macam ni cara nak tulisnya. The decimal point must be in the decimal point must be in one straight line. So tulis saja dulu decimal pointnya. Tulis saja dulu decimal pointnya. Then you write down the number 0.9 minus 0.28 minus. Okay. Kalau ada tempat kosong, what do you need to do? Kalau ada tempat kosong, sini tak ada nombor kan? What do you need to do? What do you need to put here?
Zero.
Yes, just letak zero saja, tak ada masalah. Then you subtract lah macam biasa. You just do usual subtraction. Okay, 0 minus 8. Can you minus 0 minus 8?
No.
So you need to borrow.
Pinjam dari 9.
Yes, pinjam dari 9. So ingat, pinjam, potong, ganti beri. So you potong first. Berapa tinggal tu? 8. And then you give 1 besar-besar lah dekat dia. Jadi 10 minus 8 sekarang boleh tolak kan? 10 minus 8 is how much? 2. 8 minus 2 is? 6. And don't forget the decimal point must be in one line. Lurus saja dekat sini. And 0 minus 0 is 0. So the answer is 0.62. Okay, that is the most important thing, okay, in arrangement of normal form untuk decimals. You need to make sure the decimal point must be in one straight line. Itu yang paling penting. Kalau ada tempat kosong, lepas tu you just add 0 saja dekat situ. Okay, jangan awak add number lain, you add 0. Okay? Banyak daripada awak yang buat kesalahan macam ni. Titik perpuluhan tu bengkak-bengkok macam ular. Okay, you need to make sure the decimal point must be in one straight line. Okay, now, so that is for your revision. That is for your revision. Okay, so today what we are going to do is we are going to learn problem solving for fractions, decimal and also percentages. Awak dah tahu ini sebenarnya. Okay, ini cuma ulang kaji sahaja. Cara nak buat problem solving ni is the same as you do problem solving for addition, subtraction, multiplication and also division that we had learned in previous lesson. Okay, so our standard pembelajaran, saya tak tukar yang atas tu, lupa saya. You're going to learn, okay, by the end of this lesson, you can create stories based on number sentence involving fractions, decimals and also percentages. And you can also solve problems involving fractions, decimal and percentages. Do you still remember the keyword for addition and subtraction?
Total.
Total, yes. That is for? Total is for? Which operation?
Plus.
Addition, yes, plus, correct. What about subtraction? What is the keyword for subtraction? Subtraction, tolak. Apa keyword untuk tolak?
Calculate.
Pardon? Arisa?
Calculate.
Calculate, no. Kurang tepat.
Balance.
Balance, yes, very good, Amma. Balance, okay. And you can also use the word left, yang tinggal. Remainder, baki. Baki pun adalah kata kunci untuk tolak. So that is a keywords, okay. So first thing first, we are going to create stories, okay. Sebelum ini, we have learned how to create stories. The most important thing in creating stories is don't what? Don't ask questions. Okay. You are telling stories. In telling stories, you just tell. Okay, I'm not going to ask any question. No. Tell stories, not ask stories. Okay. Nama apa tajuk dia telling stories, not asking stories. Adakah asking stories? Adakah? Tak ada kan? So when creating stories, you need to tell stories. Okay. So you cannot ask any question in creating stories. Okay. So how to create stories? There are 3 steps. Okay, we have learned this one. Saya just buat revision saja ni. The first one, this is the first one, is you need to identify the operation involved. How to identify the operation involved is in the number sentence given to you. Usually, when creating stories, dia akan bagi awak number sentence. For example, 0.32 plus 0.14 is equal to 0.46. Based on this number sentence, okay, the operation involved is addition. Okay, when you identify the operation involved, the next step you need to do is to identify the character or the object that you want to use. And bear in mind, please remember that the character or object that you use in your story must match the number given. If the number is bigger, you need to use the object or character that match the bigger number. Okay, kalau nombor tu kecil, gunalah karakter objek yang kecil. Okay, yang mesti sesuai logik dengan nombor yang diberi. Okay, then step number 3 is you need to choose suitable keywords. How to choose suitable keyword is based on the operation given. If the operation is addition, then you need to choose keyword based on addition. Total, how many, for example, ataupun more than. Okay. If the operation is subtraction, then you need to choose the keyword for subtraction. How many left? The remainder, and so on. Okay, boleh faham? Clear kan? You have learned this in the previous lesson. This one is only revision for you. Okay, boleh ah? So next. Okay, now I have this number sentence. 7/8 minus 1/4 is equal to 5/8. Sekejap okay. Okay. 7/8 minus 1/4 is equal to 5/8. Okay, now class. Operation involved. What is the operation? What is the operation in the number sentence?
Minus.
Yes, minus or subtraction. Okay, subtraction. Okay, now the object or character. Okay, I want to use usually when involving operation involving fraction, we can always kaitkan dia dengan pizza, cake, kan. So this time I want to use pizza. My object is pizza. Okay, keywords. Since the operation is subtraction, keyword? Can I use the... Yes. Okay, we can use the keyword left. Okay. So, dalam ceritanya saya dah buat macam ni. Ada 7/8 pizza, then someone eat 1/4. And then left 5/8. Okay, you look at the story. There was 7/8 of pizza on the table. Haikal and his brother ate 1/4 of the pizza. The remainder, the remainder of the pizza is 5/8. This is the keyword. Okay, we can also use the remainder. If you look in the story given, okay, yang saya dah buat ni, the story, saya dah masukkan ketiga-tiga number. This one, ada 3 number kan? 3 number here in the number sentence, 7 over 8, 1 over 4, and 5 over 8. All the numbers I've included in my story. And there is no question asked in the story. Betul tak? Saya cerita dekat sini ada 7/8 pizza. Haikal dengan adiknya makan 1/4. Tinggal lagi 5/8 pizza di atas meja. That is how you create stories. Okay? Any question so far? Any questions so far? No? Okay, next. This one is decimal. Okay, this one is involving decimal. 0.75 meter plus 0.18 meter is equal to 0.93 meter. Class, this is symbol M, okay, represent meter. Meter ni kita gunakan untuk sukat apa? Kita gunakan untuk sukat apa? Sukat apa? Berat? Isi padu? Where can you find this meter? Bila, dekat mana awak boleh jumpa perkataan meter ni? Where, kat mana? Kelas, kat mana? Do you know this unit? cm?
Centimeter.
Yes, centimeter. This is centimeter. Dekat mana awak jumpa sentimeter ni? Alat yang paling selalu awak guna untuk buat latihan. Where?
Ruler.
Yes, dekat ruler. So, you use ruler for what?
To measure.
To measure. Measure what? Measure what?
Measure length.
Yes, very good. Measure length. Okay, so both meter and also centimeter are used to measure length. Ini adalah unit digunakan untuk ukur panjang ataupun tinggi. You can find this unit dekat pembaris. If you have pembaris yang panjang yang selalu ada dekat dekat makmal sains tu kan, that is pembaris meter. Pembaris yang warna coklat tu dekat makmal sains ada satu pembaris yang panjang tu, itu adalah pembaris meter, 1 meter. Okay, so kalau awak jumpa meter M ataupun cm ini, this is to measure length. Ini adalah unit untuk panjang. Okay, so now kita baliklah kepada ini. Okay, apa tadi? Operation involved. Operation. Okay, what is the operation involved in this number sentence? Apa operationnya? What is the operation involved in this number sentence? Class?
Addition.
Yes, addition. Obviously, addition dekat sini takkanlah awak tak nampak. Okay, so sekarang saya nak guna oleh kerana ini melibatkan length, okay, involve length. So I'm going to use objeknya ribbon. Ribbon. What about the keyword? Keyword. Siapa boleh bagi tahu saya keyword?
Altogether.
Altogether.
Together.
Ataupun we can use keyword total. Okay. So for example the story that we can create based on this number sentence, for example, I have 0.75 meter of blue ribbon and 0.18 meter of red ribbon. The total length of ribbon that I have is 0.93 meter. Okay. The length macam ni lah. Sama ada awak gunakan cerita yang cikgu bagi secara lisan tadi ataupun yang ni. The length of the red ribbon is 0.75 meter, whereas the length of the blue ribbon is 0.18 meter. The total length of the blue and red ribbon is 0.93 meter. So the keyword that I use here is The total length. Total lah. Okay. Tengok cikgu masukkan semua nombor dekat sini. 0.75, 0.18, 0.93. All three number in the number sentence I've included in my stories. Okay? Remember class, in creating stories, never ask questions. Okay, nama pun tell stories, tell, not ask stories. Okay? Boleh? Boleh? Okay, so we move to the next subtopic, which is problem solving. In problem solving, you will be given questions in words. Okay, question in words. What you need to do is you need to solve it by using mathematical operation. Okay, how to use problem solving. Okay, the first one is you need to understand the questions. How to understand the question? You need to read lah. Kalau awak tak baca, how you are going to understand? Okay, read the question, find the keywords and retell the problem in your own word. Cerita balik, gunakan perkataan awak sendiri. Okay, if the question is in bahasa Inggeris, you can retell in bahasa Melayu or any bahasa that you speak at home, can. Okay, if you speak at home using bahasa Cina, okay, the question is bahasa Inggeris kan? Okay, then you can retell the question in bahasa Cina also can. Okay, number 2 is you need to plan what you are going to do. You need to choose suitable strategy. Okay, and then you need to write down the number sentence. In this second step, you need to find what operation you need to use. What operation you need to use? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. That's all based on the keywords. The operation you need to use is based on the keywords given in the question. Okay. Step number 3 is you need to solve. How to solve? You need to count. You need to show the calculation. Okay? You need to show how to, macam mana awak selesaikannya guna normal form. Kena kira. Tunjukkan cara pengiraan. If you don't show how you count, okay, there will be no mark for you. Tak ada markah untuk awak. Okay, boleh? Okay. And the last one is you need to check. Okay, you need to check, okay, can you solve the question in any other way or does your solution make sense? Usually, when the question involve addition, the number mestilah jadi lebih besar, betul tak? Betul tak? Tapi kalau tiba-tiba awak tambah, nombor dia makin kecil. Is that correct? Is that correct for addition? Nombor makin kecil? No. Okay, so that is how you check. Okay? Dah, ini pun revision untuk awak. You have learned this in previous lesson. Okay, now look at this question. Our question number 1. Okay, Arisa, can you please read the question? Switch on your mic and read the question, please.
Okay. The diagram shows 5/6 of a pizza. Camelia ate 1/6 of the pizza. Calculate the remaining pizza in fraction.
Okay, now. Ada salah hijab kat situ. Salah typing error of the pizza. Okay, the diagram shows 5/6 of a pizza. Camelia ate 1/6 of the pizza. Calculate the remaining pizza in fraction. Can you find what is the keyword in this question?
Calculate.
Are you sure? Calculate means kira. Kira tu boleh. Kira tak melambangkan apa-apa. Yes, Amma, what is the keyword?
Fraction.
Fraction means pecahan. Yes, very good, Putri Delisha. Remaining is the kata dasar untuk remaining is remainder. Remainder is keywords for what operation? Apa operation ni? Remain maksudnya baki, yang tinggal. So what operation is this? Apa operasi ni?
Subtraction.
Yes, very good. Subtraction. Please circle the keywords and write down the operation. Okay, circle the keywords and then you write down the operation. Okay, so now you know the operation is subtraction. So how to solve? Can you please write down? Can you please tell me what is the number sentence? What minus what?
5/6 minus 1/6.
Yes, 5/6 minus 1/6 is equal to, this the answer we need to find out lah. Okay, so calculate now. The next part, you have already identified the keywords. You have identified, you have write down the number sentence. The next step that you need to do is you need to calculate. Okay, now in calculating fraction, first thing that you need to make sure is you need to make sure the denominator is the same. Dekat sini denominatornya berapa? 6. Here also 6 kan? Dah sama kan? Kan? If the denominator is the same, boleh samakan saja denominator tu and you just subtract the numerator. So, 5. Yes, Dayang Rania. 4/6. Yes, Dayang Rania. That is correct. 4/6. So, 5 minus 1 is 4. And 6 remain lah. Kekal lah dekat situ. Now, class. Is this our final answer? Is 4/6 our final answer?
No.
No. Why? Okay,
No.
Alia Kaisara. Okay, Alia Kaisara. You said no. Why Alia Kaisara? What can we do? Apa yang boleh kita buat? Azifa. Azifa, please switch off your mic. Azifa, ini bukan kelas awak. Azifa, kelas awak pukul 11.30 kelak. Okay, 4/6. This is not, okay, as you say, this is not the final answer. So what can we do? Apa yang boleh kita buat ni? What we should do? Apa yang perlu kita buat?
Times 2.
Times 2. Are you sure you need to times? Kita nak cari pecahan apa? Start with S. Minggu lepas baru cuti seminggu. Lalu lupa. I M.
Kita mesti pecahan setara.
Bukan pecahan setara. P.
Simplify.
Yes. Okay, we need to simplify this fraction. Kalau awak tengok dekat sini, both numerator and also denominator is even number. Kan? If both numerator and also denominator is even number, you can simplify by using what operation? How to simplify? Kita nak kecilkan dia. Kalau kita nak kecil guna operasi apa? Darab ke bahagi?
Bahagi.
Yes, bahagi. Okay, now both are even number. So you divide with what?
2.
2. Yes. So 4 divide by 2. The answer is
2.
2. 6 divide by 2. The answer is
3.
3. So your final answer should be 2/3. Okay. Remember. Okay. If you are given soalan dalam fractions kan, you need to make sure your answer is in the simplest form. Pecahan termudah. Okay, pecahan yang paling kecil nombornya. Yang dah dapat dibahagi dengan apa-apa nombor lagi. Okay? Okay? Remember that one ingat Okay, now. Okay, now class. Before we solve this one, I want to ask you. How do you say this?
Kilogram.
Yes, tulisnya macam tu kg, but you say this as kilogram. Sebutnya kilogram, tulisnya kg. Okay? So kg we used to measure what? Kita guna untuk ukur apa? Panjang?
Berat.
Berat.
Yes, berat ataupun GC.
Berat.
Okay, ataupun mass. Jisim ataupun mass. Mass tu jisim lah, berat lah, okay? Okay. Okay, Afif, can you please read the question?
Samantha worked by
0.6.
5.6 kilogram of spinach and 3.2 kilogram of
Mustard.
mustard in a market. Find the total mass of vegetables worked by Samantha.
Ada noktah kat sini ya. Okay, very good. Thank you, Afif. So, first thing first, what is the keyword given? Senang je ya keyword ya. Boleh nampak dekat
Total.
situ keyword. Yes, very good. Total. So, total is the keyword for what operation? Total is the...
Addition.
Yes, very good. Circle the keywords and please write the operation. Total is the keyword for operation. Now, write down the number sentence. What is the number sentence? Who can tell me what is the number sentence?
5.6 kilogram
5.6 kilogram
Plus
plus
3.2 kilogram.
Yes, 3.2 kilogram equal to the answer we need to find lah. Now, we are going to add. Kita akan menambah decimal. So, the most important thing in addition of decimal tadi apa? What is the most important thing in addition of decimal? What do you need to do? Yang paling penting sekali tadi apa? Apa decimal? Yang paling penting sekali apa? KG kah yang paling penting? Class? The most important thing in addition and also subtraction of decimals, what?
Decimal point.
Yes, very good. Decimal point. What do you need to do with the decimal point? Apa yang perlu dibuat dengan decimal point ni? Buang. Jadikan corak bunga-bunga. Makan. Huh? What do you need to do with the decimal point? Class?
Make a straight line.
Yes, make sure the decimal point is in straight line. Kena Delisha. Delisha pun mic rosak kah? Is it? Delisha jawab dalam komen. Okay? You can also answer in comment. Cikgu boleh tengok. Cikgu boleh baca. Okay? If you want to answer, kalau nak jawab guna mic tu, you on your mic. Okay, so you need to make sure the decimal point must be in one straight line. So, tak ada salah pun kalau awak tulis saja dulu decimal pointnya dekat sini. Okay? Okay, once you have write down the decimal point, dalam satu line yang lurus, you can, kemudian awak tulislah nombornya. So, 5.6 kg, kilogram, 3.2 kilogram. Then you add like as usual. Tambahlah macam biasa. Don't forget the unit, kilogram. Okay, 6 plus 2.
8.
8. Very good. So, the decimal point must be in one straight line. Okay, 5 plus 3 is 8. Yes. So, the answer is 8.8 kilogram. Okay, 8.8 kilogram. As simple as that. Okay, ready? Okay, the next question you need to count by yourself. Okay. You read by yourself. Okay. You identify the keywords. You count. Later I ask you. This one involving percentage. Siapa jawapan? Siapa ada jawapan? You can tell me your answer.
Is it 50%?
One by one.
53%.
Okay, 53%. Okay, other answer? Selain daripada
63%.
63, sorry. 6 oh? 6 ah? Okay, 63%. 50, adoy. 63 or 53? Okay, 53%. Lain?
53.
Okay, 53. Selain daripada 53? Ada? Tak ada. Okay, now let's check. I read first. On Monday, Azri completed 35% of his drawing project. The next day, he completed another 18%. What is the total percentage of his completed work? So, the keyword here, what is the keyword here? Apa keywordnya?
Total.
Very good, total. Make sure you circle the keyword. Write down the operation. So, what is the operation?
Addition.
Addition. Okay, now can you please tell me what is the number sentence?
35%.
35%.
5% plus
Plus
18%.
berapa?
18%.
18%. How do you count? Macam mana awak kira? By using what?
Normal form.
Yes, normal form. Very good. So, susunlah macam biasa. 35% and also 18% plus persen jangan lupa. Okay. 5 plus 8 is 30. So, 3 dekat bawah, 1 bawa naik atas. 3 plus 1 plus 1 is
5.
5. So, your answer is 53%. Very good. Senang saja kan? Okay. Very good. So, are you ready for the next question? Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This one also you need to count. Later you give me your answer. Okay, now count. Read the question carefully. Ada twist sikit. Ni ada twist sikit. Ada lain. There are some information in the question that is macam mana dia tidak perlu dikira. Ada setengah nombor dekat situ tak perlu dikira. You need to read the question carefully. And you need to count actually. Count the number of the square colored
The colored
in the diagram. Yes. And you need to read carefully what the question wants. Dia nak dalam bentuk apa? Okay, Delisha's answer is 32. Do you read the question carefully, Delisha? Read the last sentence of the question. Read the last sentence. What is the decimal? What is the decimal for the total number of colored squares?
0.23.
You said wrongly.
0.23.
0.23. Okay, any other answer? Remember, kalau awak baca decimal, nombor yang selepas decimal tu, nombor yang selepas decimal point, you need to read it one by one. If you read this 0.23, that is wrong. You need to read it like this, 0.23. Okay? Any other answer? Jawapan lain?
0.22.
Alia, you cannot say 0.22. Nombor yang selepas titik perpuluhan awak kena baca satu persatu. So this is 0.22. 0.22. Okay. Lain? Jawapan lain? Ada tak? Ada? Tak ada? So, we check 0.212. Delisha say 0. 0.22. Delisha, mana satu jawapan awak? 212 ke 22? Okay, 0.22. Delisha pun dapat jawapan 0.22. Okay, now let's check. We check Okay. The diagram shows a number of squares out of 100 square. Okay. Colored by Shafa. So how many actually colored? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22. This is 22 over 100. Kan? 22 over 100 is colored by Shafa. So, this is actually when we change this into decimal, what is the number? What is decimal?
0.22.
0.22. Okay, this is colored by Shafa. Okay, read the question more. Farha colored another 19 squares. So Farha, she colored 19 over 100. So 19 over 100, we change this into decimal is
0.19.
0.19. This one is colored by Farha. So, okay, what is the decimal for the total number of colored square? The keyword here is
Total.
Total.
and the operation for this keyword is
Plus. Addition.
plus or addition. Yes, very good. So, the number sentence is who can tell me what is the number sentence? What plus what? Apa yang tambah apa? Class, what is the number sentence?
0.22 plus 0.19.
Yes, very good, Putri. Okay, 0.22 plus 0.19. That is the number sentence. Jadi tak adalah jawapan dia 0.22, tak adalah jawapan dia 0.23. You need to read the question carefully. Okay, yang dalam gambar ni adalah yang diwarnakan oleh Syafa. Lepas tu Farha warna lagi 19. Jadi the total number is inilah. So, decimal kan? We need to arrange the decimal point in one straight line. 0.22 to 0.19. You add as usual. So, 9 plus 2?
11.
11. Satu bawah, satu banyak. So, 2 plus 1 is?
4.
4. So, the answer is 0.41. So, both answer is wrong. This one is, ini awak just baca daripada gambar kan? Awak tak kira lagi kan this one? So, both this answer is wrong. Okay, remember, setiap kali bila awak jawab problem solving, you need to circle the keywords. Bila awak dah circle the keywords, you need to write down the operation that you are going to use. Okay, macam ni kan cikgu circle total and cikgu tulis plus dekat situ. Okay, make sure to show the calculation, tunjukkan jalan kerja tu. Jangan tiba-tiba dapat jawapan. Guna calculator ke apa? Tiba-tiba dapat jawapan. Okay, you need to count. Okay, so, read this one. You are tougher than a really hard math problem. Awak tu sebenarnya lebih pandai daripada mana-mana masalah matematik with fractions and also everything. Okay? Actually, fractions, decimal and also percentages ni adalah sangat senang as long as you follow the rules that I've given to you. Okay, cikgu ulang balik Kalau you want to solve decimals, you need to make sure the decimal point you must align in one line. Okay, decimal point tu titik perpuluhan tu mesti dalam satu baris. If you want to answer fractions, you need to make sure the denominator is the same. Nombor yang bawah tu mesti sama untuk fractions. Okay? Dah? Please get ready with your activity book. Please get ready with your activity book. Okay, this is your homework. Can you please tanda dulu homework awak. Page 72, 73, 74, 75 and also 76. Dah? Can you turn to page 75? Your activity book, turn to page 75. If you look here, this one, this page. This page. Nampak si? Masih nampak? Okay. So, color the squares to create a pattern. Use 3 different colors. Write the percentages, fractions, and decimals for each color used. What do you need to do is, you need to, if you want to, kalau awak nak lukis flower, for example, lukis flower. Lukis dah dekat sini. You color the square sampai awak boleh macam ni. Awak color square tu sampai membentuk flower. If you want to draw cat, kalau awak nak lukis kucing, you color lah the square sampai awak membentuk kucing. But you only can use 3 color. Choose only 3 color. 3 color je. You can use red, blue, orange or yellow, green and black. As long as 3 color. Any color, tapi yang mesti 3 color je. Okay? Boleh? Boleh faham sih? Can you understand? Boleh? Boleh sih? Afif faham sih? Okay. Then, dekat table tu kan? Okay, bahagian color tu, you write down the color. For example, if you use, Arman, can you please switch off your mic first? Okay, if you use red, then you write down red here. You calculate lah how many percent, berapa banyak red yang awak guna tu. Berapa persen. Then change the percentage into fraction. Change the fraction into decimal. Peta ini, okay, this square is 100 semuanya. Okay, ini adalah 100, petak per 100. Okay, boleh? Boleh? Guna 3 warna aja. Be creative with your design. Be creative with your design. Can you do that? Okay, it's very good to see you today. Selepas kita bercuti selama 1 minggu. 2 minggu saya tak jumpa awak actually. Okay, so class, sekejap I want to stop. Kejap Afif. Lepas tu cikgu jawab Any color, what color? Any color. Any color that you want to use. Any tree of